Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another session from Google Educators Group, Delhi NCR. Delighted to be here and happy to have you all joining in. I can see that some of you have already joined our YouTube's live stream right now. Would love to know where you are joining from. And if you are part of our community, I did ask in our WhatsApp group, how is the weather today? Is it raining on your side? It is definitely quite a rainy day here in Gurgaon and Delhi. That's where what we represent, right? Delhi NCR. But it doesn't matter whichever part of the world you might be joining us from today. Let us know where you are joining from. Also, are you here as a maths teacher or just as an educator that is eager to learn? And that is what really makes this community. So, Google Educators Group, as you might be aware, we as Delhi NCR community have been bringing you absolutely, one would say, exciting sessions. We learn and then we go ahead and share. At the same time, we invite some special people who are doing amazing job being, in a classroom as a classroom teacher, and we want to learn from them as well. Today's session is one of those where we are not like the DG Delhi NCR team is not the expert and not the presenters. We are delighted to host one exceptional educator who has been, one would say, around and making changes for last several years. I have known him from his work, although he's not an educator in India. So let's bring in Mr. Satvinder Singh to the stage today and get to know, who he is, where is he joining from today, and where does he otherwise work. At the same time, get ourselves ready to make that change in our classrooms as maths educators because technology has been there for quite some time and math tools have been around for quite some time. It is currently that entire buzz of AI that is kind of dominating the scene. But maths educators like Mr. Singh has been making use of tools which were not waiting for AI to make the change. AI has already been integrated in these tools many, many years back, and amazing things could be done. So get ready to meet Mr. Satvinder Singh, welcome him. And I'm keeping an eye on the chat alongside so I can see some very excited educators joining in. So welcome to all of you here. And let's welcome Mr. Satvinder Singh on our platform. So namaste and welcome, Mr. Satvinder Singh. It's such a delight to have you here today because, as I just said, I've been, in know of you for long many years, and we have worked together in some other conferences or two. So
Yes,
good to have you here, learn from you, and bring this amazing change that teachers can do just because they know the right tool and also they have the pedagogy on their side. They know what makes a difference. And I think that's what makes
great.
you special. You
Yeah.
are an educator in a classroom, right?
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I really appreciate the Google Educator Group who are just working very hard to organize these kind of events. And this is very special for because it is about mathematics. And
Right.
of course, there are lots of tools out there in the internet market. But of course, these are some of the free tools which were available like free of cost. And for a long time now, of course, the AI world is now keep on making some changes which are positive as well as some negative aspects as well. But yeah,
Yes.
it's great to be a part of this community. I'm very, very happy and excited to share my learnings with you all so that you can also do something which I have been trying to do and make some changes in my classroom settings. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And just a brief introduction from my side of Mr. Singh, and then I'll leave the stage to Sir to explain, and introduce himself as well. But from what we've been, reading and following up with various information coming through, Mr. Satvinder Singh is a practicing international mathematics educator. He is teaching in UK. Am I right? You
Yes, absolutely. I'm
UK.
working in the UK. Yes.
Perfect. And he's also a math tech consultant. You train IB, IGCSE, CBSE educators worldwide. That's amazing. And as an active IBN workshop leader, formal, one would say former associate curriculum director, you bring deep curriculum knowledge and, of course, that daily classroom technology practice, which is, I think, what I am appreciating and I will look forward to, because you know what works in a classroom.
Yes.
So that is what makes it really special. And I think that is what is very well known about your sessions. They're pretty hands on and very genuine, authentic work that you're going to share. So I'm very excited, looking forward to what you are going to do with us. And well, let's get to you, coming on the stage if you want to share your slides, or
Sure.
otherwise, I'll be happy to hand over the stage to you. I'll be backstage in case there is any need, and I'll be also following the chat in case there is any particular question that comes up. I will bring that back on the stage
Great.
for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. It was really a lovely introduction. Thank you for saying all these things. And I'm very happy and excited to share everything what I know in this 1 hour. And I hope teachers, educators, or school leaders, they will see some good things which they can bring a positive change in students' learning as well as with the teachers' teaching strategies. So,
Perfect.
as if you allow me, I can start my presentation and then I'll
Please,
continue.
please
Thank you so much.
carry
Really appreciate. So, hello everyone. As ma'am already introduced me, I'm Satvinder Singh, working in the UK these days. Right now, I'm in India, in Chandigarh, Panchkula, and I was connecting with ma'am just to have this session. So, thank you for this. So today's title is Modeling Real Objects Using GeoGebra 3D. So GeoGebra is a free software which is an amazing math platform, tools, apps, so many things. And the 3D and AR is something extraordinary what GeoGebra has done. So that's what we are going to focus on these 50 to 55 minutes. Of course, if you haven't used GeoGebra before, that's completely fine. I will share my screen and share the instructions with you so that you can do something on your own. I would request you, if you have your laptops handy or your phones, something out of these two, it will really help you a lot to learn alongside. Otherwise, sometimes we learn by just listening and watching, but after, let's say, 1 week, 2 weeks, you wanted to make use of it, and then you may miss some of the information. So, I want you to use it right away with me, make mistakes. There is no problem, there is nothing wrong. We can just clear the screen and do it. So, this is something which I have done, I think, 8 years ago. I remember I was in Argentina at that time, and it was really uh, excited when I got to know about this app, and then I tried. So have a look for these 20 seconds, and then I will help you to see that what you're going to do here. So there is a 3D live object, and I have created similar object on GeoGebra and then trying to map it. So that was the beauty of saying, are we modeling real life objects or not? So this is one example in front of you. And this video is from YouTube, from my own channel. And it is not explaining the process here. It is just showing how we can actually do. So I'll just pause it now and move to the next part so that we know we can actually continue with the things. So So this is about my LinkedIn profile. This is the QR code for my YouTube channel. This is my main profile. I work as a tech curriculum specialist and IBN workshop leader. Help teachers to use different things in their classrooms. Okay, so now the real work begin. So welcome everybody. By end of this hour, I want you to build a 3D model and then place it through the augmented reality. Sorry, I did not use that word before, but AR is for augmented reality, when you have your camera open and you can see what you have built through your camera. And we can definitely leave with some good ideas. I will share some of my examples and other things with you so that you can use them. Uh, of course, why GeoGebra 3D AR in the classroom? When you see math concepts are abstract, for every student cannot visualize what we are trying to say, what we are trying to explain to the students, especially when it comes to the 3D objects. So it doesn't matter it's a surface area or volume or a composed solids, or even for the higher education when we look at some real irregular objects. So 3D is very difficult to actually visualize without these tools. But when these tools are there, then this is going to actually remove that barrier. So, and you can connect it with any curriculum. There is nothing to do with a special curriculum that it is only working with international curriculum. No, our Indian CBSE curriculum is well structured already. And right now, the NEP policies, the guidelines are actually trying to pushing teachers to use these things a lot. So, of course, I have taken some more time, but we are going to break this session in few parts. I have introduced why GeoGebra 3D. Now we are going to work on its interface, and I will introduce you to the app so that you can install it and then see what are the main features there are. And if you are not using your phone, that's completely fine. Open your laptop, go to geogebra.org, and then you will see there are options. When I will show you that, then you can do it with me. Anyways, so first of all, if you have your mobile phones, if you did not join from the mobile phone, and if you have handy, kindly scan these QR codes to download the app. On my right hand side of the screen, I have written iPhone iOS platform, and on my left, it is Android phones. So if you scan these QR codes, it will take you to the link to install the mobile applications. If you have iPad, that's okay, no problem. You can also use the same. Of course, there is no AR app for the laptops. The augmented reality app is only for the mobile phones and iPads. So I'm going to keep these QR codes for next 20 seconds. If that's okay with you, kindly scan them and install. Then I will introduce you what are the features of this app. I'll just take a pause and give you a time. 5 seconds. If you think you need more time, please ask me or just Google it. You will find out. Great, thank you. So those who have installed the app, I have mentioned 6 items here. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you see the first one on the top left, it's called the menu icon, and it is going to open the navigation menu. It will accept the files which you have saved on the internet, and then we can reopen it. Second option is settings, where we can change some of the viewing settings, how you want to see the colors, or do you want to see the numbers on X, Y, and Z axis or not? Do you want to see the plane, or you want to see the grid? So these settings we can change there. Number 3 is the most important button for the day, which is called the AR icon. It's just there. I'm gonna use my mouse there so that you can see this is AR button, right side below the 3D graphic view. It is going to switch to the camera, and then it will show the object you have created through the camera. And number 4, there is a drag handle, which you can just drag it downwards so that it is the 3D space will take the whole window of your screen. Number 5, it's the plus and minus button, which is plus means you can insert any expression or predefined commands from GeoGebra. Number 6 is the keypad. Keypad has actually 4 options here. Right now, the opened option is 1, 2, 3, which is going to allow you to type numbers from the screen, symbols, pi, or variables, x, power, square roots, absolute value number, or fractions. So this is really important. When you jump to the fx, means functions. There are predefined functions like trigonometric functions, logarithm functions. You can insert them on the graphic view. ABC is just going to let you to insert any alphabet. Last one is for any symbols which you want to insert. There are, many symbols which we use in maths. And the last one is the this blank space which you're going to use the keypad for. So that's where the input keyboard bar is. I'll keep this open for next 10 seconds. If you have any concern or question, those who are already trying to see these options on the app, kindly let us know in the chat. And let also me know that if I'm slow or fast, so that I can match your pace of your work. Because I know, but I want you to use it effectively. So kindly let us know that as well. Okay. So I hope this is going to give you more clarity. The app, if you are using on mobile phone. This is just basic stuff. When you open the app on the App Store, these are some of the screens from there. One thing I would like to mention, which was not mentioned on previous screen, there are 2 tools. One is the algebra, which is going to allow you to type on your own using the keypad. But there is a tools as well. So there is a tools option. So when you click on the tools option, you have lots of options in GeoGebra which you can use as to create 3D shapes: cube, cuboid, prism, pyramid, anything. And on the last screen you can see there is a scaling size here. 1 is to 5.91 centimeter, so it is definitely going to work as a real measurement. So yeah, this is something which I wanted to highlight here: algebra panel and the tools. Anyways, so if you are okay with this, now we can definitely go to the real work. And let me go back and stop sharing my screen for some seconds, and then I can come back to show you the real work. So let me see if there is any chat or anything which is just trying to help me out. So if we are all good there. Glad you all have joined in time, on time. So that's good. Thank you. Anyways, so let me continue now. If you have installed the app, if it is completely fine if you want to work on your mobile phone right away. I will not encourage everybody to do that, but of course, if you are not having access to your laptop and phone together, that's completely fine, understandable. But let me now show you on the internet app how it is going to look like, the GeoGebra 3D, so that you know how you can start building something. Great. Let me start presenting my screen again. Okay. So this is something on GeoGebra when you install. Let me share my whole window so that you can all see what I will be doing. Cool. Kindly confirm if you can't see. Yes, there is no AR button on the laptop. I'm really sorry for that. There is only AR button on mobile app. Great. So I hope you can see my screen now. If you type GeoGebra on your laptops, because I'm gonna just demonstrate for a few minutes how 3D functions are or can be used in our mobile app as well. So the functionality is going to remain same. So this is the GeoGebra .org page. I have my account. Will be an option for you to sign in, so you can sign in there. And once you have seen that, there are calculators. So if you see the options on the calculator, graphing, geometry, scientific, this is the one which we are going to use today. 3D calculator. Right now, I'm using on my laptop. That's the view of GeoGebra 3D. So you see there is a whole stuff on the right hand side. The left hand side, which I was trying to mention using the app module, but you can see the same thing. There is algebra, there are tools, plus button, input bar, menu icon here. So everything is there. So I'll quickly show you what you can create just in few seconds. For example, I want to create a sphere. So if I want to create a sphere, it's very simple to create. You know, a sphere just need what? Center and radius. So we can use the tools option or the plus option where you can type on your mobile keypad sphere. When you start typing first three letters, you're gonna see predefined commands. And here you see there are two options for me: sphere, point and radius, point and point. So I'm gonna use the first option. So point, generally we start 0, 0, 0 as the center. So for the shortcut, I would encourage you to use capital letter O, and then radius, any measurement you can use, 3 units or 2 units. And then you can see here, I have my sphere ready. Or manually, you could also type x square, y square, z square equals to 9. So that was the fun option. You can see now I have my sphere. If you want, or no, I don't want my sphere starting from 0, 0, 0, you can come back and change these numbers. So for example, I'm going to change this number with a 3D point. So let's say 0, 0, 2. And then if I keep my radius 2, then you see my sphere is now lying on the surface. You can see now. So this is like simple thing you can create. And if you are doing on the app, there is a AR button. Just click on it. You will see that, how it works. And let me just show you how you can create a cube. I can hide it. I can show it. If you click on these three dots, you can change the color. So go to style and you can change the color. So right now this ball is yellow and you can see the color has changed. You can also change the opacity. You can change the position. You can change the radius. Second option, what I want you to use today as cube. So when you start typing cube, you will see here predefined option, cube from a square or cube from 3 points. So what I like, first I should have a square. So I'm going to delete these options and type a square or a polygon. So I can just type a polygon, and there is an option polygon, point, point, number of vertices. This is like really helpful. So I'm going to create a polygon from 2 points, 0, 0, 0. And then on my x-axis, I'm going to change the coordinates by 2, 0, 0. And then number of vertices for cube, I can enter 6. Or sorry, for square, I need 4. So I'm going to just enter 4. So here you go. I have my square, which is going to act like a base or a foundation for my cube. So now you can type cube, and here you go. Cube square. Which square? You have already defined that name, POLY1, because GeoGebra is going to create names for every object you create. So I'm just going to type same, poly1, And here you go, you have your cube ready. But as we want to be more innovative, more creative, so I would encourage you to just take a pause here, see if you understood this or not, because I have another wonderful method to being little bit more innovative about these shapes. So I'll take a pause for 10 seconds. Kindly try these two. And if you're okay with this, then I'm going to show you the another innovative way to create these objects. I'm just going to go if there is any chat option. Okay, nothing, fine. Let me go now. One more thing which I forgot to tell you. Whenever you type anything in GeoGebra, there are always names and certain numbers. Now, I hope you can guess. When I created a polygon, this number 4 was representing some of the numerical values. So this 4 was the area of the square because the side of the square was 2 units. And when you see B, which is a cube, and it is going to show you the volume because it is 8. So 2 times 2 times 2. So if you want, you can change this into 3, and you will see the numbers are going to change right away. Cool. So if you are okay with this, and if you have your mobile phones, you are doing it on your mobile phones, kindly try these two, polygon and then cube, because then you can actually use the app as well. That's what I want to show you. So this is my app. It will just come up here. So if I create something on my app, like a polygon, very similarly, I'm just going to show you. I hope now you can see screen better. So you can see there is an option for polygon and point number of vertices, 0 comma 0 comma 0. Kindly do it with me if you are on your mobile phones. So 2 comma 0 comma 0, number of vertices 4. Once it is done, then I can create a cube. So type cube, do it. Sorry, I was a little bit fast, so I just need to delete it. And it is going to happen with you as well. So if you think it was just a random thing, so just type a cube and select the option square, and in the square you can type poly1, poly1. Now you can see there. So this is the button I was talking about, AR. Kindly click on this button, AR. I won't be able to use it because I'm using on my laptop, but if you use it, you will see the camera will open there, and you will see behind the camera the shape you have created, and then you can use it. So please take a moment and try to see if you were successful or not. Let me come back to the chat. Kindly try. And let me know if you were able to see something through the camera. Once you have installed the, let me play a one short video for you. If that can help you if some of you were having some difficulty. So if you see, that's how it's going to work. App, this is the symbol how it is going to look like, 3D calculator. You can open it, and that's the interface. You will see all the X, Y, and Z axis. There is a menu bar on the top left. We are going to use it because there is an option for open and clear all. So these are very useful. Number two, on the top right, you will see there is a setting gear. And number three, there is AR option for you. There is plus button to insert any expression or text. And when you click on input, you will see there's a keypad which is going to allow you to use numbers, functions, alphabets, special symbols. And this is what you can actually scroll it down or scroll up. Once you see it, you will see algebra and tools option as well. Tools are very useful. Algebra, when you type any expression. The most important and exciting option for you is the AR button. So this is AR button here. It is going to open the camera and it is going to detect the surface. You just need to see there are 4 square corners. Click on it and here you go. So you will see the real thing on the camera. Use GeoGebra 3D app on your phone. One more time. Yeah, let me show you. So this is from the beginning. I hope everyone, you don't need from the beginning. Once you have installed the app, move it. This is the symbol how it is going to look like from here. Type any expression. The most important and exciting option for you is the AR button. So this is AR button here. It is going to open the camera and it is going to detect the surface. You just need to see there are 4 square corners. Click on it and here you go. So you will see the real thing on the camera. Use GeoGebra 3D. Okay, so if you are all okay with that, let me just come back to the 3D stuff. Please let me know in the chat if you were able to see something what you created on the app through the camera or not. Were you able to see 4 corners so that you have to just tap it there so that it can lock the space or surface, and then it will show you the X, Y, and Z axis plus the object? Because if you were able to do that, then you have successfully done one amazing thing for your classroom. Because whatever you are going to create on the app, you can see through that. So that's why I was trying to demonstrate you through that first video, which was quite long, but I hope you will get some idea through this. Kindly respond in the chat if you were able to do that. I'll just wait for some feedback so that I can know if you were able to see through the camera or not.
I think I'll just jump in to say that I was trying alongside. It takes a moment, you need to stabilize your phone over a surface because it says
Surface.
detecting surface and
Yeah.
you get a grid. So I'm just explaining in case somebody is trying along with me.
Yes. Thank
Then
you.
you would get like 4 corners, as sir is saying. It's going to kind of give you 4 corners in a white highlight. Tap on that and
Tap
it'll
on that.
fetch the graph that you had plotted, like x square plus y square plus z square equal to 9.
Yeah.
That ball starts showing up in real,
Yes. Yes.
right? That's the feeling
Yes.
I'm getting right now, and it's very
Correct.
exciting. It's
Absolutely.
quite
Yes.
exciting.
That's what you should try the way you have done it. Now, maybe I'll just take 10 or 15 more seconds just to see if there is any other response through the chat. And then I will try to show you how you can create some more complicated shapes or other shapes. And then you can show to your class through your mobile camera and then ask them to play around with that shape. You can ask them to change number of vertices or the height, because once you have tapped that option that, yeah, I know how to create these things in GeoGebra, you can play with it. So
Yes.
that's my next step. If you are all okay with that, we can go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead. Let's
Thank you so much.
move on so that you can cover some more
Yes.
interesting aspects. Thank you.
Great. Great. So let's come back here. And as I was saying, I want to be a little bit more innovative. So what I want to do, let me just delete what I created, because that's not something we can't create again. So we teachers learn from our mistakes. So this is the fresh screen from GeoGebra 3D. You can refresh your mobile phone, the app, if you are using on your app. I know it is a little bit challenging, but you need to try it. But on the computer screen it is, because I'm going to tell you how that job which you were not able to do on phone can be done on laptop, and then you can connect via phone. So that's my next step for all of you. Kindly watch this very carefully. I am doing on my laptop on GeoGebra 3D. So first of all, I'm going to create number n. So just typing letter n as short equals 4 or 10 maybe. Just type any number. Once you have typed it, there are three dots. Click on it, and there is first option which is saying create slider. Kindly create this slider. Once you have created a slider, click on it and go to settings. So these are the basic settings. Name is n, definition is 10 because I have given the definition 10. And when you go to the more options, style or advanced, you will see intervals. So I want all of you to start it from 3, maximum 20 is okay. You can reduce it to 10. When you come to the step, kindly use it 1. So once you have done these three things, close it. And now, after this, I want you to type one more number. You can think of any number. I'm just thinking of letter H equals, again, same process I'm going to repeat, just trying to type 3 and 3 dots, create slider. If you don't want to do the interval thing, that's okay, completely fine for H, but do it for N, please. Next, after doing these two things, let's create a polygon, P-O-L-Y, polygon. Select the third option, point, number of vertices. As I said earlier, you can start from 0, 0, 0, or if you want, you can also type any coordinate. So second point, I'll just say 0, comma, or 2, comma, 0, comma, 0. The number of vertices n. I hope you understood now why we created the slider. So now I can change my number of vertices. So if you want a triangle, go to 3. If you want a square, go to 4, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon. So I like octagon shape, so I have kept it 8. Now, instead of creating just cube, in mathematics, we know one very important property. There are two actually. One is prism, because cube is actually a prism from a square, right? So when we extrude the square on a 3D, it is going to create a cube. So why we just control square and cube? Let it be any polygon and any 3D shape. So that's why I wanted you to be a little bit more innovative. So let me repeat what I have done. I have created a number n as a slider, height 3, then polygon 1 with the vertices or coordinates 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, n as the number of vertices. I'm going to show you one more time because I know it could be a little bit quick for you. Anyways, when you type poly polygon, you need to come up on the third option, enter any coordinate from where you want to start your polygon. Next coordinate is the length of the edge which you want. So right now I just need 2 comma 0 comma 0 and number of vertices n. So once you have done it, you will see there is a polygon on the screen and you can reduce to any number of sides. That's why I was trying to have the interval by 1, because if it is 5.5, it is not going to just show you a 5.5 sided shape, because number of sides are integer, so it has to be an integer. Anyways, after doing this, you can just type prism, and now in the prism you go to the second option, polygon, and the height value. So on the polygon, as I said earlier, POLY1, poly1 was the polygon you have already created, and GeoGebra has given a name for it, POLY1. And height, you can enter manually 3, 4, whatever you like. But as I said, be a little bit more innovative, type H, the one we created as a slider. Now you will see you can change the height just with this number, and you can see the window and you see the shape. Now those who are trying to do on your mobile phones, I know it was a little bit tricky, but you could do it. If you were not, that's why I'm showing you on my laptop. So please, uh, you can just uh, wait and see how I'm going to connect these two things now. So once you have created something on the GeoGebra 3D on your laptop, how you can see this particular thing on your mobile phone. So for that, what you need to do, if you have created account on GeoGebra, please, you need to do that. Otherwise, it won't let you save your work. So I have created my account. So this is my account. So what I'm going to do, go to the main menu and save it. I would pick up the first option, save online, not on my laptop. So save online. You can give a title. Let's say today is, just give a unique thing. So I'm going to just give it 7th of August 2026. Please add something other number so that you can find it easily. So I'm just typing Satvinder. So 07082026 Satvinder, that's the file name which I have given. And don't worry if you were not able to save it that way. But if you try it on your laptop, it will work. Anyways, let me now refresh it because I have saved it and it should open the same way. So I'm going to refresh my page. Yeah, because that's the file which we have created. Now what I want, if you have selected a name the way I have given, that is good. Otherwise, what I would prefer to just select that your the browser link. If you see very carefully, you need to note down these 7 letters. So right now this is VEGWFUKA because this is the unique browser link to the saved file which I have created. So I have these 7 letters, and now I can go to my mobile app. I hope I'm sharing my whole screen now. Okay, I'm gonna just, yeah. So if you were doing on your laptop, that was the way how you can do it. Just open GeoGebra 3D app and do the same thing which you have done on mobile app. So you can create sphere, prism, polygon, cube, cuboid, whatever you like. Once you have done it, the extra thing what I have done today is save it. Save online. In order to save it, you need to sign in with your Google or any account with GeoGebra. If you haven't created, kindly do that so that you can save your work. So I have saved it, and I have the link, the browser link. I don't need the whole link. I just need last 7 letters after 3D. So I have saved it somewhere. I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to show you how you can connect it through the mobile app. So I'm going to now share my screen one more time. Okay. So if you see, I have opened my mobile. So if you see, open the 3D app. Sorry. So open the 3D app. Now go to the main menu. I can clear it all because I don't need it. I want something which I saved. So kindly click on open. If some things are not working, don't worry. There are already some files from lots of educators there, or even GeoGebra team. So if you see GeoGebra team, they have so many like great things created for you. So you could just do it that way. But if you want something which you created and you want to use it, so you can search here. So you can search or just use the 3 or 7 letters, the one we have created. See, sometimes it may not work. Let me try with my name, because I have given a unique name to that file, because right now my mobile may not be connected to internet as I see here. But let me try if I can find out. So you need to try this. Maybe I have to refresh this app again, exit, and then come back. But if you, that is the way actually. So when you do it and go open, so when you open it, yeah, I just need to close the app. So it's showing just no match because it's not connecting to the internet right now for some reason. But if you do that, it will work. Or what we can do, just open something from this file which you were able to see previously. So let me do it one more time for you. I hope this time it will work. So yeah, it just showing me it's not refreshing.
Mr. Singh, if I may,
Yeah.
come in, we need to publish that file, if I am correct.
Yes,
The one that you had,
absolutely. That could be the reason. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Let me just see it. Okay,
save and then
so
go to
thank you.
publish.
Yeah. Let me go. Yeah. some settings are not there.
Yes.
Okay, share,
Yeah.
it's shared with link, but not
Yes.
as a public file.
Publish.
Yes.
It's not
If
a
I
public
publish
thing.
it, sorry, let me just repeat this. So once you
Just go
have
to these
created
three
your app,
dots.
yeah. So let me just go there in the 3D calculator and go here. When you created your file, you save it here and give a title, and then go to your profile. Thank you so much, ma'am, for correcting this. And then you will see the file you created is already there, but it's not published. So we can just give a title, first file, whatever you want just now, because I can publish it. Now it is available for public, but if all of you want, you would probably see this file, because earlier it was only available to me.
Right.
Yeah, so now these are the 7 uh, alphabets. And if let me see if I can use it one more time. So I'll go to my mobile app, but that is a procedure. So I hope if you understand that, you can actually find out any file. Okay, so there is an app, open it. First, before I open my file, I want you to show when you open it, there are lots of files available for you. So you can click on any file just to see in your AR window. So like this was a simple one for cube, for a surface area. So this is for surface area. If you could open that file here and you can play it on 3D and then click on AR so that it can allow you to use your camera to see the 4 corners. Click on it, tap on it so that it can detect a surface. Do not try on walls. I would encourage you to try on the floor, on the hard surface. And once it is detected that yes, there is a surface there, then you can actually move it to the walls. So anyways, so this was one way of doing it. Now let me try if I can open that file again. Clear all. So here I'm going to type, yeah. So when you type those last 7 browsing link letters, it will open that file here. And here you go. So now I was able to see on my mobile. So I can change number of sides of the polygon and the height. And instead of this, you could create anything you like. Let's try one more thing. When you are on mobile app, you can just type net. Sorry, I just typed very slowly and GeoGebra did not detect it as the command. So when you type net, there is something wrong here. Anyways, so I can go to the tools for that thing, because when you're typing on mobile, it may not just work the way we want. So go to the tools, and there is one option for you to create pyramid or net. So net is the one which I wanted to show you. So click on net, and now you just need to tap on the 3D object and go back to algebra. You will see there is a net with letter I. So right now it is 0, 1. So for 0, it is closed. But let me create a slider for that. So yeah, now it's a slider. So you can see now, if I run it, I can open the net and close it. So you can demonstrate very easily how many squares, rectangles are using or used to create that whole 3D object. So that was something which all of us can definitely try. Let me repeat the process again. Thank you, ma'am, once again for correcting that and saving time here. So yeah, so when you go to the GeoGebra, go to the calculator, 3D calculator, create whatever you like. As some people had created sphere, let's create some prism. So just type it, type 3 letters. It will guide you what you should be doing. So prism can only be created using polygon endpoint, polygon and height value. And now you know, okay, I need to create a polygon first. So just go and type polygon. Third option is the best one for beginners now, as you are using first time. So let's say I'm using it for 0 0 minus, sorry, not -2, -2 comma 0 comma 0 comma 2 comma 0 comma 0, and then number of vertices 4. Done. Now you can create a pyramid or prism. So if you create prism, just type prism and the height value, POLY, poly1, and the height 6. So that is the prism. But if you want to create a pyramid, just type pyramid. Same logic, polygon and height, POLY, poly1, and the height which you want. So look,
All right.
and prism, and you can
Yes.
hide them and show them. One,
Okay. I think there is
and
some
after
connectivity
you have
issue. We
created,
cannot see you.
yes, I had some connectivity issue because there
Yeah,
was some
we are back. Yes.
electricity problem. Anyways,
Yes.
can you see now? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Carry on.
So this is the something which we created as a prism and pyramid. Let me create pyramid again. So just type pyramid, second option, POLY, poly1, and the height. So you can create prism and pyramid together. If you want to create the shapes which are composed in this 3D, just type net and choose the polyhedron. So right now we had a prism. Number is just telling you, do you want on or off? So just type, let's say 1. So it is just going to show you how other shapes are. If you type 0, it will just compose it. So what you can do, type any number, for example, P, which is not earlier defined. So I'm just going to use any number, say I, oh, not 2, sorry. Oh, C is the name for my net. So let me just use D. Let me delete it and create it. So just create a number as a slider, n equals to 1. Tap on the slider. And now you type net poly poly1 and then this number n. So you will see it. Let's sometimes it just anyway. If something didn't work like that, always go to the tools. You have always a safe option. Go to the tools, click on net, come back. I'm going to hide one of them because I have 2 objects here. Tools, net, and select the 3D object on your screen. You have it here. So you have now C as a number, just create a slider. So now you can see when it is 0, it is closed. When it is 1, it is open. And now you can demonstrate how many rectangles, triangles you have. Same thing you can try with a different object B. So if you go to the command, change to B, maybe hide it and show the pyramid only. so you can easily show it. Once you have done it, kindly create your account. If you did not sign in, go on the top left, save it online, give a title, anything, prism, pyramid, whatever you want. Save it. And now you can go to your profile, because if you want to see it on your mobile phone, so because that's the beauty of augmented reality if you are not using your phone. So click on prism and publish it, give a title something, prism 01. You can select other things as well, but just publish it, that's more important. Once you have published it, you can open it. Either you remember its file name, prism 07, but most of the times the browser link lies whatever randomly created by the developer. Now go to your mobile, open the app, and do the save or open file. You will see the same file you could open. Anyways, my mobile is taking some long time to connect.
Yeah, I think the internet has slowed down there. So I hope our audience has been following up with Mr. Singh. I can see there is a internet issue. He will join us back soon. But I hope you have tried doing this. And I know that, listening, watching, and trying sometimes doesn't work always. So our recording will remain available on our YouTube channel. This is just, again, something that you have to try to get the confidence and to experiment with. But the instructions were very clear. So Mr. Singh has made it very, very easy for us to follow. It's just that, again, when you want to experience something in AR, it need to be done on a mobile device. Therefore, you may, try and construct something using laptop. And sir has already shown how you can use the same file number or the name and open it up in your mobile device, and then bring in the 3D features alive. Bring in whether it is the net of the solid that you have created, or you want to actually put a ball on the table and then try to get the sphere that you have created to cover that ball, right? So trying to give that real life simulations to the solids that can be actually shown to the children. So use your phone in a classroom and try to demonstrate that. It would be amazing. But again, thank you so much for joining us today. We are going to wait and see if Mr. Singh is able to join us back. But in the meanwhile, I have shared the link of the Google form, which will help you get the certificate of participation for today's session. So again, reminding you, this is a GEG Delhi NCR session. And if you've been part of our community, then again, I would love to, hear from you as to where you are joining us today. But sir is back, so we'll continue with there as to what sir wishes to add in. But do collect your certificate of attendance today. So the form, I am putting back the link in the chat. So I was just, filling up for you, Mr. Singh, if there are any other things that you would want to share. And I did tell the audience that the recording will remain available on our YouTube channel. So, once
That's
you've
great.
demonstrated, they will have to just go back and watch and replicate, try it out again, and hopefully they will be more successful. right?
Definitely, yes. Thank you so much. I don't know, for some reason I was disconnected,
No
and
issues, no issue. But you did
yes,
a great job of giving us a start.
yeah,
Sometimes these things from distance sound very complicated, but they're not. They just need to be, you just have to take the first step. This is
absolutely.
actually just the first step, but there's so much more. And especially if we come to your YouTube channel and we look at the content that is already in the GeoGebra website, there is so much
True.
more to explore. Am I right?
Yeah. What I'm sharing right now, the 3D tasks which teachers can just use from there on
Yes.
the chat.
Please.
I don't
Thank
know
you
if I
so
was
much.
able to send the chat, but I have
Yeah,
sent
you
a
put
link.
it in my link. I will paste that in our YouTube chat
Great.
as well. So do try this. That's a GeoGebra link. You can absolutely open up. I already shared the previous, file that you had created using today's. Well, it's giving me, this link is giving me, you don't have permission to access this page. Something wrong with this link, the GeoGebra link that you had added in. Something is missing there. So maybe, we can always get these resources from you, add in the description of today's video in the YouTube page, and teachers can then access them better and try them out. I can see you have shared one more link. Let me take that,
Just
and
try that. Yeah.
yeah, I'll try that. So again, yes, there is so much to do, and Mr. Singh has already done so much work. So take advantage of his attempt and his work. Here is a brilliant link that you have shared. It has so much content. So do try it out. This is,
Thank
I
you.
can just quickly show it as well. So all the files that we had, sir had created today, as well as more, can be seen on this link. So try them out, and then maybe, as sir has shown, you can take the link from here and open it on a mobile device and try it in an AR mode. That would be fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, teachers, for your patience, and I really appreciate your patience level, your technical skills. I hope you could manage something today, but of course, because of some technical or internet connectivity issues, everything feels that, oh, did we achieve it or not? But I would say it was a good start for all of us. Kindly start it. You will love it.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you so much for joining us today. You have a very busy schedule, very few days left in
Yes.
your hometown. So thank you for making time and joining us here. And we wish you, more visits back home, and we can find time to get you back on our platform
Great.
and get this
Yes.
opportunity to learn from you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Bye bye.
Thank you, all our participants who have joined us today. Get back to this video and share it with your colleagues, maths teachers. Give them an idea that yes, GeoGebra has so much more to explore. And follow today's session. Try it out. Leave your comments in the chat as well. We can get back to it and see if there is any need to share some more resources with you to support you. Thank you, and have a great evening. If from my window I can see it's still raining very heavily in Delhi NCR. So stay safe. Don't step out of the house. If you can avoid it. But enjoy. Have another cup of tea, perhaps. And thank you, Mr. Singh. You take care and have safe travels back home. Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.